Welcome everyone to Faith Strigmar. It's time for some more Raid Shadow Legends. Yes, Raid Shadow Legends. We are going to be attempting to hatch some voids and see what we can get from them. It's the first void gold! It's a Warlord! It's a Warlord? No way, dude. No way. Warlord appears. Wow, I did not expect that. And it's back to champs I don't want. Woo. Wonderful. No. Answer's no. I don't want Amarantine Skeleton. Or that guy. Or that guy. Or another raider. Okay, yeah, we're back to rubbish. But at least we got a warlord, right, guys? Right. I think you know what we're building on this account, right? I think you know. I think you all know what's coming, right? Yeah. Yeah. That was the first ever hatched void gold. The very first ever hatched void gold. And I may never see another one ever again. Because the rates that bad. That might be the first and last void gold you ever see on here. Yes. Affirmative. Yep. Yep. Indeed. Indeed it is. Probably that's it. But at least we got to see it once, right? Right? You know how rare that is? I have been waiting a very, very long time to see that happen. So long, I thought it would never happen. And then one day, everybody forgets about him. Or like I'd like to say that, but no. They know. They know what everybody who's played this game a long time knows about Warlord. They all do. They all know who Warlord is. They all know who Warlord is. Yep. That right there was the first Void Legendary. Not kidding. Not kidding. That was the first Void Legendary ever hatched from a shard. Mm-hmm. Let's try it with Mr. Dark Kale. our clan boss team here. But yeah, the first Void Legendary. You can probably tell who I'm going to be 6-starring. You can probably tell the schedule for that account has been changed. Yes. The first Void Gold. Indeed. I cannot emphasize to you how rare that is. I can't. Except I'm just going to do this. That is very rare. And the fact that it's a good champ, too, and something people recognize. They recognize who Warlord is. I was going to say, they forgot Warlord. Nah. Definitely trying to make a clan boss team based on Warlord, because I know he's got to block debuffs and a shield. I know he would be good in clan boss. And so that you right away. He's good in clan boss. I'm pretty sure. Because he's a protector, right? And I know he's an arena god. Because he's going to lock out everyone's skills. I mean, it's not crisp or Seafy, but it's close. It's close enough. It's pretty dang good. It's not Leorius either, but it's pretty dang good. Like, Warlord is up there, and we're unlikely to see anything like him in a very long time afterwards. Now, why am I putting Dark Kale in there is because I'm concerned about consistency and decrease attack. Because being consistent on decrease attack in this boss is critical. Is if you're not consistent on that debuff, the chance of you lasting long enough to get a ton of damage off is not high. That chance is not high. Still would have liked to get an unkillable champ, but that's very close. That's very close. Well, I found a powerful champ that's a Void Legendary, the very first hatched Void Legendary. The very first one ever. Warlord. Yup. It's him. There we go. So, Hazakul is all but a shoe-in for my accounts at this point. So, yeah. But, Warlord is going to be very useful. For a lot of reasons. It's a champ that this account lacks. So, and it's also a champ that lacks, like, it fulfills a function that this account lacks. So, he really does. It's really hard to understate how powerful Warlord is for this account. It's really hard to explain. Because it won't make a lot of sense to you until you understand what's at stake here. Like, Warlord is a lockout king. Now you might ask, why aren't you using him right this second? Well, I've got to build him out. And I haven't been raising enough food on here, and we're going to do some of that now to do this. First off, we got to examine what food we have prepared, which is not much, if any. See, that's where the whole problem arises, and where I'm gonna have to just rush food, because I don't have any prepared for him. And that's a problem that we're going to have to fix, and fast. Now, normally I don't do this, but desperate times come for desperate measures. So, do that. Because we need to start rapidly making food. Like, rapidly. I don't normally condone this, but we are doing it today because of what has transpired. Nothing short of a miracle has transpired. So, you may ask, what kind of miracle? I can't explain right now exactly how insanely rare Warlord is in terms of what type of champion he is. He is so rare. I thought they went extinct. Okay? I thought Warlord went extinct. Warlord and his kind went extinct, and then he appears. Literally. I thought the champ went extinct. So, if that tells you anything, yeah. Hope that tells you something. 'Cause, yeah. I hope. I hope everyone gets the gravity of the situation. Because that is why. That is why I'm bothering. That. He is unbelievably rare. But I don't normally do this. But this is a time for desperate measures. If there was a time for me to... Nah, I need him for the fusion. There was a time. To clean out garbage and do that. Now is that time. Yes. You better believe that I'm gonna do something for this guy. He is insanely rare. Like, I honestly can't even communicate to you how rare this character is. Like, I legitimately thought he had fallen off the edge of the earth. And then, out of nowhere, he appears. It's like, oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. He exists? Warlord exists. You have got to be kidding me. I was like, no way. There's no way he exists, right? And then I was like, Void Gold is a myth. They've canceled Void Gold. They've canceled it. And then he appears. Some Void Gold. I literally thought Plarium was like, nah, we don't want anyone getting Void Gold anymore. We don't want it. It should be against the rules. And then I'm proven wrong. Unreal, man. Unreal. Well, we know who's going to carry us in Orc Faction Wars. That is for certain. That is for certain. Yours. Hey, Mr. Big Shot. We're about to give you a huge help. Oh, yeah. You better believe it. Miracles do happen. You better believe it. I don't have enough of those potions. I'm going to have to farm them. I'm going to have to farm them. But yes, we struck void gold. We struck gold after all. Yes, indeed we did. Not how I was expecting to strike it, but we struck it. It happened. And we will help out your Carl as well, but that was not how I saw that happening. Wow. I'm in shock. Honestly. I thought my first one would be a damage dealer, but no. No. It's a top tier support. Alright, well, he's probably going to be the future of Clan Boss. Yes. The future of Clan Boss. Warlord. And definitely the future of Arena. Most definitely. I don't know how to explain the enormity of this. I just don't. 'Cause you guys have no idea how long I've waited just to see something like this happen. I have rotated out so many members. I have gotten Arbiter herself. I've done a whole bunch of maniacal, crazy things before this champ or any champ of his stature ever showed up. Playing day after day. CVC after CVC. Failed void after failed void. And he finally shows up. And I'm just like, what? He's the first of his kind on any account. The very first of his kind. You better believe I'm 6-starring him. You better believe it. He's that rare. He looks like Vrask, but he's a lot more powerful and a lot rarer than Vrask. And that's just the truth of it. He is a genuine endgame champion. In the most brutal sense of the term endgame. He is found all over the very depths of it. And I am certain I can find use for him in Clan Boss. I don't care if other people say he can't. He is destined. He is destined to do that. We're still a full 100k behind, though. That does concern me. But there is hope. There is hope because his appearance means there's hope that at least I can get to that point. Is the hope high? I'm not sure. But is it there? Yes. You'd better believe that I would go for this. You'd better believe it. This is a rare event. This is a very rare event. It's like watching a solar eclipse or something. You guys may never see this again. This is unbelievably rare. Like, I can't emphasize how rare that champ is. I can't. He is one of the rarest, if not the rarest thing in Raid. He is as rare as like a quad, like if all your gear rolled quad rolls. He's that rare. That's how bad void shards are in raids. That is how bad. People can hatch hundreds of those suckers. And they're so expensive and difficult to get, and you'll never get one. You can literally hatch hundreds of those guys, and you'll never get it. That is how rare it is. It's rare. It's rare. It's stupidly rare. I can't wait to get the Warlord in here and have teams like this get completely destroyed. Because you know why? You know what Warlord does, right? Warlord completely destroys Withier the Crowned. Like, we won't just kind of annihilate Withier the Crowned. We will remove her very purpose forever. Yeah. Yeah, if that doesn't tell you how powerful Withier the Crowned is, I don't know what will. I mean, not Withier. Warlord. If that doesn't tell you how strong Warlord is, I don't know what will. I really don't. Like that, I cannot emphasize to you enough how rare something like Warlord is. It won't even make sense. Your mind will be like, surely you didn't expect to find this. I was like, I always dreamed I'd find someone like him, but I was just posturing. I didn't say I was actually gonna find one. I didn't say I was actually going to find a Void Legendary, and a decent one at that. I never said I was actually gonna get it. I know the game keeps talking about 10x's and things, but... Okay, seriously, what was the 10x? And I need to see it this time. I need to see it. I'm not joking. I need to see this. What was the 10x? I swear. Okay, it was Cardiel. I knew it was not the 10x. Figures. Least. Figures. The first Void Gold defies the 10x again. Yours. But you know I'm going to develop Warlord, right? I wonder, can Warlord be used in clan boss teams? I want to know. Because yes. Like and subscribe. I have no idea why I got a Warlord, but hey, does he work in Clan Boss? Let's first look at his ratings. Does he work in Clan Boss? He does. Let's look up teams on that. I had no idea I was going to get him. No idea.